Everyone, Scotty Collier, West Ham Fan TV. Welcome to the Big Match Preview. This video is sponsored by OneFootball. The OneFootball app is the easiest way to keep up to date with all your latest news, transfers and stats, all in one easy place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description below. Straight in with the preview, we travel to the Emirates to take on Arsenal, looking for back-to-back victories for the first time since August last year. We haven't beaten Arsenal since 2015 at the Emirates and only have one win in our last 10 away fixtures against Arsenal. So it's going to be a tough ask. But that Southampton gave me a bit more belief. You know, I've always said I feel that we're going to stay up, and I just feel that performance showed me a bit more that we have got the capability of staying up. It's going to be a tough game against Arsenal, but we need to approach it in the same way we did the Southampton fixture. Press high, take our chances when they do come. You know, force Arsenal into mistakes that we forced Southampton's back line into. You know, Arsenal not had a brilliant season by their expectations. You know, they've improved defensively since Arteta's come in, but they are still vulnerable. And, you know, as I said, if we take our chances and take the game to them, we can get a result out of this one. Obviously, the 3-1 win to Arsenal at the London Stadium, you know, it was a mad 10 minutes from us defensively where we just completely fell apart. And, you know, we have got to be very, very wary. Arsenal have got some very, very good attacking players, but we just need to be on the front foot from the off. Be solid defensively, but be persistent and, you know, aggressive in our attack as we were against Southampton. You know, and don't give them really too many opportunities. You know, as I said, we did press quite hard. We did get caught on a counter-attack against Southampton, so we need to make sure we're very wary of that, because Arsenal do have some pacey players about them. So we just need to be a little bit careful. We'll probably be a bit more cautious, but I still want to see that high press from us. As I said, it's going to be a tough ask, but, you know, let's look at the stats in this one. Arsenal only one defeat in their last 6 games. That was obviously their last home game against Olympiacos in Europa League, which saw them get knocked out. They did return to action in the FA Cup and dispatched Portsmouth 2-0. But I didn't see the game. From what I've heard, they wasn't that great. Rested a lot of players with this fixture in mind as well. So you know, that's something to be wary of. The players have had that bit of rest, but obviously, you know, we've had a week off since the Southampton fixture. So, you know, as I said, it's going to be a very, very tough go. Arsenal haven't won any of their last 4 London derbies at home, a stat that could go in our favour for a change. A stat that looks massively against us, though, is David Moyes is yet to win a Premier League away game as a manager against Arsenal. You know, that is a very, very dire record. I think he's got a couple of them dire records away from home against certain clubs. So, you know, that is a worrying stat. But, you know, hopefully we can get a result here. As I said, injury-wise, obviously, you know, Souček, Wilshere, Yarmolenko or Fredericks. Arsenal will be definitely without Chambers, Tierney, Torreira, and I think they've got 2 others out injured as well. So, you know, a few injury concerns for them. As I said, we need to apply pressure on their defence. Players like David Luiz, always said he's been overrated as a defender. He's got a mistake in him, and I just think we need to put him under a lot of pressure. It's going to be interesting to see how the Arsenal back line deal with Haller and Antonio for me on this one. I think we've got enough about our forward line now with Bowen, you know, scoring on his debut. He's going to be full of, his first start, for the club, his home debut. You know, he's going to be buzzing. He's going to be, you know, wanting to build from that. His movement coming off the ring is very, very good. Add Antonio and Haller to that. As I said, I do see us causing the Arsenal back line a few problems. Hopefully that don't come back and haunt me. But, you know, line-up wise, I fully expect us to be unchanged for this one. I can't see why, barring any injuries, Moyes will make any changes. Obviously, Anderson and Snodgrass will be pushing the starting 11 to get back into the team themselves. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. I fully expect it to be a decent game of football as well, and hopefully we come out on top on this one. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure you check out all our other videos. Nicky and Ryan will be down at the Emirates doing fan cams after the game. Check out all the stuff that they do with AFTV as well. It's always an interesting watch. It's always an interesting watch to see what the guys from there have to say about West Ham. So, yeah, make sure you check all them out. Thank you very much. One thing left to say, come on you Irons.